Hey YouTube. So today I think I'll take a look at the red Troy Bilt that I found the other day. Let's see if we can get it running again. And I think one of the first things I'll do is blow some of this grass and debris off the engine. That's better. So here's the rundown on this mower. It has oil, it's dirty, but at least it has it, and it's up to the level. The tank is bone dry, but there's debris, there's some grass inside. So I have another tank that's better. I may give it a quick wash and swap tanks. I haven't looked at the spark plug yet, and I haven't looked at the carburetor yet. I think I'm going to start with the carburetor. I bet that's where the issue is. So let's get the tank off. Okay, now we'll get the carburetor. Thermostatic choke and the linkage. Let's open this up and see what's inside. So I took the bowl off of the carburetor, dumped the gas in a little container. There's not much in there. There's something in that gas, something white, milky, so we're going to get rid of that. So I'm taking the carburetor apart. I won't show me cleaning it. I just thought I would show if it comes out. A little bit of debris, grass on the inside of this jet. So I'll bet that was his problem. Let's clean it. And one other initial impression on this mower I forgot to mention before. I have the bale tied down. You can see it's got compression. See it bounce back? So this engine should be good. And our carburetor is all clean on the inside. I gotta put that gasket back in this end. But I think next I'm going to check the spark plug. And just to show you what I was talking about, when I pulled this carburetor off, this little O-ring gasket was still on the intake pipe. So I'm going to put that back in the carburetor, and then here's the little plastic clip that pops in. That's what holds the gasket in place. There we go. So now we'll take a look at the spark plug. And it's a little dirty. So I'll see if I can clean it, or maybe I have a spare. And in my hoard of spark plugs, I have a spare that looks pretty good. It is a Champion RC12YC. And we'll put it back in. So now, let's reassemble the carburetor back onto the mower. Let's see, do the linkage first, then we'll do the choke. carburetor back on. And I just now took my spare tank, which was a little cleaner inside, sloshed a little gas inside, dumped it, and now this tank should be nice and clean. We're going to stick it back on. Move our clamp, and the other clamp's actually moved. I'll put that back. Fuel tank is on. And now we will reassemble the air filter housing and put the recoil back on. And I was very fortunate. It looks like he left me all of the parts that I need. These three bolts are for the recoil, and these 4 bolts are for the air filter housing. So let's put it all back together. And the air filter housing's back on. The 2 bolts on the end are 5/16. The 2 ones on the inside are 9/32. So I'm going to try to reuse his air filter. One side looks good, the other side looks kind of oily. So we'll give it a try here. I don't have a spare at the moment. I'll put the recoil back on. Okay, so we've put the recoil back on. I put some gas in the tank. It's not dripping or leaking anywhere. I think we're about ready to give this a start. Let's reconnect the spark plug and see what happens. Okay. I have to do a little troubleshooting. It runs, but it runs way too low. Be right back. So it runs, but as you can see from the air filter housing, it's got a lot of blow-by, a lot of smoke coming out of the crankcase ventilation. So I'm going to change the oil. I don't know what kind of oil is in here, and I'll put in 30 weight, see if that makes a difference. Stand by. So the Troy Bilt's been running probably 5 minutes, and it still has oil, smoke, blue smoke coming out of the crankcase ventilation. So I think this one might be toast, unfortunately. It's too bad. But you can't save them all, I guess. Now I'll look for an engine. Thanks for watching.